You got 5 minutes I can borrow. Welcome to 58 Jerelman Street in Brooklyn Heights, or as I call it, Area 58. This is where the MTA keeps its central power unit derived from alien technologies. Yeah, okay, it's not that, but it is MTA property and does hide a secret. It is, drumroll please, it's a ventilation shaft. Yes, about 160 feet below this totally normal, inconspicuous brownstone, fancy fan cover, runs the Jerelman Street Tunnel. It was the first underwater subway tunnel that connected Brooklyn and Manhattan via the 4-5 IRT subway line. And what do all subway tunnels need? Ventilation, especially underwater ones. That's where 50 fake Jerelman Street comes in. The Interborough Rapid Transit Company was like, oh crap, we forgot to install the fan. They needed a spot as close to the water as possible, but this area was already pretty well built up, so they bought this vacant property, gutted it, and turned it into that creepy house on the block the kids are afraid to walk past. Because this house wasn't always vacant. A man named Patrick Brennan bought it in 1883, and his youngest son died here in 1893. And sometimes, late at night, when the wind dies down and the street is deathly quiet, the MTA maintenance guy might come out of it because it's also an emergency exit for the tunnel. So, 50 fake Jerelman Street? You've been exposed. What's next? This is Mulberry Square in Manhattan, and there is a fake building around here somewhere. Something out of the ordinary. Anything odd, any clue? I give up. Everything looks totally normal here. Look at this thing. Look at it. It looks like a 3-year-old put a few Legos together and their architect parent was like, "You're a genius. I will build this." This is another MTA subway ventilation facility. The walls are thick concrete because the fans are noisy and the best way to muffle sound is density of material. But this fake brick wall here is completely non-functional. It doesn't add to the sound dampening, nor does it fool anybody into thinking it's anything but a fake building. And worst of all, look at the initial design from 2011. What happened to this? It's fake and ugly. Let's compare it to the substation up the road here at 253 West 13th Street. Just look at that. So well designed, well maintained. Just makes you want to subscribe, right? To the channel. That building makes you want to subscribe. It's right there. If this wasn't a substation, it could easily be mistaken for the neighborhood black box theater. I'm dead. This 3-story electrical substation serves the I&D 8th Avenue line and was completed in 1932 in the Art Deco style. Apparently, the ability to build nice-looking infrastructure was lost when the MTA consolidated because that one is not fake because it's honest about what it is. Right? On to Roosevelt Island. Welcome to Strecker Memorial Laboratory, the only, don't quote me on that, MTA substation that is a New York City landmark and on the National Register of Historic Places. This used to be a laboratory for pathological research in medicine. And that makes sense because in the early 1900s, Roosevelt Island was used to isolate various sick populations from the rest of the city, like the smallpox hospital here. Most of that ended in the 1950s. This building was recognized as historically significant in the 1970s, and the New York City Transit Authority bought it and converted it in 2000 as a substation for the E&V subway lines. Rest in peace, V. So Strecker is just another shell for an MTA substation, but it's a historically significant one, and it's pretty. To the Bronx. I just realized I left my and camera holder on the tram. I guess I'll go back and see if they found it later. Gotta get into this one first. Specifically 415 Bruckner Boulevard. Ain't no room for a substation in this town. Best move along. That's what the locals here told Con Ed when they wanted to build the Mott Haven Electric substation in 2008. So Con Ed hid the substation behind this row house facade that actually looks more like a movie studio backlot.
Yep. No substation here. That's what I thought.
I went with a Western movie theme rather than a New York movie theme because I don't... So these houses are fake, but nice. I could live here. You know, if I slept inside a Faraday cage. And that's it for Fake New York City. Which facade is your favorite? Leave a comment below. Click the like button if you like fake buildings. Subscribe to my channel because I work hard on these. And feel free to share. I don't know who you'd share it with, but still, share it. with the world. And remember, leave your car at home to explore New York City. I am walking proof that you do not need it. I got it. I got it. I came back. They had put it in the operator booth to hold it for me in case I came back. Shout out, a Roosevelt Island Tram operator information booth. These people are top notch. Awesome.